Yo, 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 audience, how's it going? Welcome back. Testing hello 1 2. Okay. All right, give me a sec. Let me prep up. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Ionia tier list. We're going to be ranking all the Ionian followers and champions from S, A, B, C, D, F, and then champions will have a separate category. When Valo? Not anytime soon. Let's begin. Dancing Droplet. 1 mana 1/1. Elusive. Good stats. When I'm recalled, draw 1. Also good. I think Entreat is the best card with this thing because you can recall this, draw something, and then return a Z or something or Aurelia. I wouldn't go as far as S, but definitely A tier. Immediately an A tier. Mid! It had a tune at one point, if I'm not mistaken. And I think when it had a tune, it's still not S. I wouldn't put it as far as S, but it's still A. High A, like low S maybe, because of the attune, but anyway. Flower Child, 1 mana 1/2. Weak on the attack. When I'm summoned, grant me +2 attack. I like this card. I run it with Lulu and support decks. The grant is sweet. I would say I put it at A. It's a good card. Grant +2. Hits hard. It's not as strong as the Droplet, obviously, but for now, I think over time this is going to be a low A, is my guess. Green Glade Caretaker, 1 mana 1/2, same stats, weak on the attack. When an ally gets barrier, grant me +2. This one is better, only because you run this in barrier decks, and you're most likely going to keep this alive for a while, and it's just going to keep stacking and become a problem, really. I would honestly put this stronger than the Droplet. So, high A. Inspiring Mentor, 1 mana 2/1. Okay, stats. Play, grant an ally in hand +1. Grant. I like this card. B tier. I think I run this in my Z deck, Z Vein. You can even throw it on Master Yi. The grant is so sweet. B tier. Navori Blade Scout, 1 mana 2/1. When I'm summoned, give me elusive this round. It's okay. I mean, I wouldn't put as far as strong as Aspiring Mentor, but B tier. Almost always guarantee 2 damage at the start of the game, or an elusive blocker late game, or even 2 damage at late game too. But late game they have more access to killing units with spells and whatever, so more useful early game, not as useful late game. Nimble Poro, 1 mana 1/1 quick attack. I think out of all the Poros, this is the one of the weakest. Because if we think about it, 1/1 is bad stats for quick attack. Like the 1/1 elusive, you can always use. The opponent almost never has a blocker. Usually, I'm not gonna say almost never, but usually they don't have a blocker. Impact Poro, you can activate, to get plunder or Sejuani or GP points. This is gonna take off mid to around mid to late game, because you got to get it to at least 3/3, and that's gonna take 2 Poro snacks. So not the best Poro. F? No, I wouldn't go as far as F. I'm judging it based on like in the correct deck. Obviously, you pick this up in the Poro deck, but yeah, out of all the Poros, not the best, not the worst though. I think there's worse Poros. Fearsome Poro is definitely better than this. I'm not gonna sit here and think of worse Poros. Moving on. Pix 1 mana O2 barrier. I think at one point it didn't have barrier, if I'm not mistaken. And then that would have dropped it way lower. But because it has barrier, you can use it on defense. Support, give my support ally +2/+1. I like Pix. I think he's B tier. Not as strong as Mentor. I would go here. Definitely better than the Blade Scout, in my opinion. The +2 attack you can, throw on Zed or Yi or any units that love buffs. So Shadow Apprentice, 1 mana, 1/1. Elusive, good stats for an elusive. When you summon an ephemeral, give me +1 attack this round. Our first S tier. Very annoying unit. Can carry games, to be honest. I run this in Hecarim decks. Obviously, people run it in. I think they run. Do they run it in Azir Aurelia decks? I think they do. Yeah. I would grab it in Azir Aurelia decks. Very strong. Very annoying. S tier. You all know what it is. Shadow Fiend, 1 mana, 4/3 ephemeral. I actually like this card. In my Hecarim deck, the 1-cost unit that reduces a cost of a card in your hand but grants it ephemeral. Use it on this thing at 0 cost. Pretty useful to go wide if you want to go wide. It's a point for Hecarim. So I would put it right there. It's not as I wouldn't put it as stronger than Pix, but I think it's more useful than the Navori Blade Scout. Pretty useful. Hey, Ronnie. Sparring Student. Ugh. 1 mana, 1/1. I hate doing this. 1 mana, 1/1. When you summon another ally, give me +1/+1 this round. Yeah, everyone already knows. Azir Aurelia, I think that's the only 2 cards here. Well, actually, no, there's the Green Glade duo coming up too. The Azir Aurelia deck just giga buffed these cards, and they are so annoying to deal with. Very strong. They can solo carry games. Okay, that's enough sucking off Azir Aurelia decks, at least for a few minutes. S tier. Is it better than the Shadow Apprentice? This is easier to kill than this. Better than Shadow? Yeah, I agree. Okay, Spritelings. 1 mana, 0/0. Spirit, so 2/2. Maybe right there. B tier. Good stats. Grab this in boost decks. Good stats. I like it. Too much value for 1 cost. I know. I'm not going to try and fix it, but because to fix this, you have to fix Azir Aurelia. Or nerfing this would fix Azir Aurelia, in my opinion. Anyway, that's a topic for another time. Mid B. The Mourned, 1 mana, 2/1. Elusive. Great stats for an elusive. Nexus Strike, Recall Me. Good unit. Very strong. I would put it up right here. You know what? Actually, no. It's A tier. It is A tier. I would put it right there. Great card for is it not Katarina? Yasuo and Ari, right? Yeah, great card for Yasuo and Ari. Also dealing 2. with a 1 cost immediately is fantastic. So, is it better? I don't think it's better than the Caretaker. A tier for sure. Seems to get value from different decks, like the one with the landmark tree, the tree landmark. Yeah, the 6 cost. I've never made a deck around that card or around that landmark. I should. Baby Wukong, Vastine Disciple, 1 mana, 1/1 elusive. Next to strike, recall me and transform me into the Shimon Wind, which is the 2 mana summon me and draw 1. Another good unit. I think this is a draw engine. I would put it that I think it's definitely better than the Mourned. Is it better than the Caretaker? For sure, A tier. Lee Sin loves this card. And I just realized if you have Karma Enlightened and you play the Shimon Wind, you get 2 of them, huh? Isn't that crazy? Even though you played 1. Yeah, I'll put it at high A. I think it's better than the Caretaker. Just because it's elusive 1/1, good stats for a 1/1 or a 1 cost elusive, and it's a draw engine. Spam spells. For now, I'll keep it there. Baby Ari. Ares? 2 mana 1/1 elusive. Next to strike, summon a random husk. Getting kind of weak with the stats here. 2 mana 1/1 elusive is pretty weak. I would go. Obviously, grab this with in a husk deck. It's definitely not A tier. It's better than these. Maybe right here. Yeah. No, not A tier. Oh, no, that A tier was for Wukong. Yeah, I think this is a B tier. Very easy to kill. You're not hitting the Nexus for much, but you are getting a husk if you hit the Nexus somehow. Man, maybe right there. Okay, we'll keep it there for now. Because you can hit Overwhelm husks or elusive husks, all that stuff, so. Okay. Attentive Accountant, 2 mana. My favorite husk. I mean, it's got to be Overwhelm. That's the best husk, either Overwhelm or elusive. But I like Overwhelm. Ionian card. Let's go through all this and then we'll see. Attentive Accountant. 2 mana 1/2. Nexus Strike. Wait, did we just get a sub? What? Rez, did you just sub? How come it didn't show anything? Thank you so much for the sub. We're 7 away, chat. 7 away for the $100 giveaway. Attentive Accountant, 2 mana 1/2. Good HP stats for an elusive. Next to strike, create a coin in hand. This is definitely better than Ares. Is it better than Mentor? I don't play coin decks. Very good with Karma deck. I would definitely grab this with Karma set. Maybe. Ooh, it's such a good one, huh? Stack the coins. I think that's a good spot. Sorry, hold on. Got a text. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good spot. Moving on. Blast Cone Seedling, 2 mana 2/2. Play, give me barrier this round, or grant me impact. I like this card. Pretty versatile. Impact if you want to activate Plunder. Barrier if you want to just have a blocker. Stats are kind of weak, but it makes up with it with Barrier. Love him. It's a good card. Pretty versatile. I like this card. I'll go... I don't think... It's not A tier. I wouldn't go as far as A tier. But I will go here. High B. Alright, that's fair. Okay. Claws of the Dragon, 2 mana, 3/2. Good stats. While I'm in hand, summon me when you play 2 spells in a round. Pretty useful. Very useful card, especially in the Lee Sin deck. Or Rise Ionia. I'll go high B. I think it's better than Mentor. You can burst speed summon this. Open attack. Burst speed block. Summon a blocker. Very good. Fearsome blocker. Yeah, fantastic. I think there. That's fair. Yeah, Rise and Lee Sin. Anything with cheap spells, really. Cheap Ionian spell that benefits from cheap Ionian spells. Disciple of Doran. 2 mana 2/2. When I'm summoning, create a preparation in hand. And if I'm not mistaken, it's a 1 mana reduce something by 1. Stats are okay. I mean, kind of weak. I don't really grab this. I guess it's okay with Lee Sin. You're given a spell. A cheap spell that reduces another spell. So, it's good. It's good. I think there. Underrated card. Lee Sin, and I guess, I mean, this is a Master Yi follower. But, yeah, I mean, Master Yi also benefits from this. Because you want to get flow. Like in Blue Lock flow. Anyone? Any Blue Lock fans? So, high B. Eye of the Dragon. 2 mana, 1/3. Good stats. I mean, low on the attack, but great HP. A tune. Round start. Summon a Dragonling if you have flow. Fantastic card. A tier for sure. High A tier. I wouldn't go as far as... Is it S tier? Is it S tier? This is such a good... This is another card that aggro players hate. Hard to kill. The issue is you have to activate flow. Activating flow is not hard. But you do burn through your cards pretty easily if you want to get a Dragonling. I think high A. Yeah, for sure high A. I wouldn't go as far as S tier. High A. You're not going to... she can carry you early game, but she's not going to carry you the entire game. Very strong card. Fey Blade Twirler, 2 mana, 1/3. Okay. A little weak on the attack. Quick attack. When you stun or recall a unit, grant me +2. Go ahead and shit around there. S tier. Fantastic. I run this with Leona, Yasuo, Katarina. And then just throw a Might on it when it's hitting for 10 attack. And this unit can carry. Is it better than Apprentice? I think so. But it's definitely not better than the Sparring Student. At least I don't think so. What do you guys think? She's hard to kill. Is she better? In the correct deck, I mean. Obviously, this in Aziralia is much stronger than this, but this can be stopped. Obviously, like if you're against Freljord Shadow Owl, the Sparring Student has no chance. But this is hard to kill. It does need Overwhelm. Yeah, I think so far this is the strongest S tier. Let's keep it there for now. Grandpa Faye, 2 mana 1/2, weak stats. It is a backline unit though. When I'm summoned, create a Hungry Owlcat, which is a 2/1 with Spell Shield. By the way, when you summon another Fae, grant it +1. Fantastic unit, A tier for sure. I would go maybe there. Yeah, like you can just get a bunch of Owlcats, Hungry Owlcats, and the fact that they have Spell Shield, like Owlcats are fantastic. You get a bunch of 3/1s with Spell Shield. And then if you have there's a Fae card that reduces Fae units by 1 cost, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, strong card. Maybe it's here. Yeah, I don't think it's better than the Mourned, but seems better than these two. Okay. All right. Green Glade Duo, 2 mana 2/1, elusive. When you summon another ally, give me +1 this round. It's just a better Shadow Apprentice. Just a better Shadow Apprentice. So, I'm gonna go here. It is the fact that it's elusive is why it's the strongest so far. Yeah, this is elusive, but this needs ephemerals. And I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of contradicting myself. This needs an ally to be summoned. This needs ephemerals. That's so different. I think it's the strongest S tier so far. A lot of S tiers so far, huh? Okay. Green Glade Lookout, 2 mana 2/2. A little bit weak on the stats. Strike, reduce the cost of the most expensive unit in hand by 1. I don't usually grab this, but it's okay. I would go maybe here, mid B. They definitely need to kill this, otherwise they get a lot of value. But it's very easy to kill this. Like at turn 2, everything has at least 2 attack, almost everything. So it's a one-time use, unless they Mystic. I mean, it's also very easy to kill with spells. So I think there is a good spot. I definitely prefer Pix over this. Okay. Herald of Spring, 2 mana 2/2. Support, give my support ally lifesteal this round. If this was 2/3, it'd be so good. But because it's 2/2, it's so easy to kill, and it's another one-time use unit. Man, it's weaker than the Poro. I wouldn't drop it to D. I would not drop it to D tier. Or do I? You have to wait until it's your attack turn to get the lifesteal effect. And they can still kill you with mystics and whatever. I'll go C. I don't want to be too harsh on this. Because if you're supporting the Blade Twirler with 10 attack, you're lifestealing for 10. Most likely. So it's probably going to be a low C as we move on. Ionian Hookmaster, 2 mana 0/1. When I'm summoned, improvise, which is equipments. It's a weapon master type card type of deck, or deck type of card. I'll say that right. Anyway, you can get overwhelmed with this, or scout. I think high B. getting scout or overwhelmed with this for future bigger units, win cons that can use it. Very useful. I think high B, right? Looking up here, these are definitely more scary to deal with, or more annoying or scary to deal with, because you can miss with this, and you're not hitting for hard. Like you're dropping this, and you're at 2/2, 2-mana 2/2. You probably you most likely won't be able to block fearsomes, but high B, still a good card. Keeper of Masks, 2-mana 2/3. When I'm summoning, give other allies +1 this round. Let's see. Rarely played card. The stats are good. Ionia doesn't really go aggro, but if it were to go aggro, this would be a good card. Even though this rarely sees play, it's not a bad card. I think low B. Give other allies +1 this round. Can be very useful in aggro decks. But I guess you're going, what, Noxus, Ionia, aggro? There's not a lot of Ionian units that like aggro, if any. So I guess you'd grab this with other like Highwaymen, but we'll get to that later. I think low B. Okay. All right. Kinku Student, when another 2-mana 3/1. Okay, stats. A little bit weak on the defense. When another ally gets barrier, give me barrier this round if I don't have it. Fantastic unit. I think it's definitely better than the Caretaker because she gets barrier. She gets pretty annoying to kill. Blocks fearsomes. I think, you know what? I'm going to go here. She's probably going to be the highest 8 here, by the way. Yeah, in Shen decks, this is fantastic. This buffed Shen decks so much. So good. So good with Shen decks. Okay. Mr. Root, 2-mana 0/1. Spirit, so 1/2. 2-mana 1/2. When I'm summoned, draw 1. Ionia lacks general draw. Ionia is great with spell draw, but not regular draw. This is one, if not the only card that, well, not only, I'm sure there's others, but I usually grab this. If I want to draw an Ionia desperately. The stats are weak. Like, you can't block fearsomes. It's maybe right there. Low B. I think it's better than Keeper of the Masks. But it is a draw. So right there. Okay. Navori Conspirator, 2-mana 2/2, elusive, to play me recall an ally. Great with Ari decks, great with the Yasuo decks. Also, the Droplet likes it. Great stats for an elusive, by the way. 2-mana 2/2 is fantastic for elusive. So, I don't know. I wouldn't put it as A tier because you are recalling something. I would go maybe right there. High B. Maybe right there. High B. Navori Highwayman, 2-mana 1/2. When I'm summoned, summon a Navori Brigand with my stats, which is another 1/2. There are cards in Ionia that buff units in hand, and there's also in Targon that does that, like the Green Glade Elder. So, stats are weak. You are getting 2 units that are 1/2s. But I guess this would be a unit that would go for the keeper, but they're not hitting hard enough. Like, this isn't an aggro card. Definitely a C. Man, maybe right there. I don't know. I don't think it's a D, because you are getting two units, 2 blockers at least. But I don't think it's as good as the Herald of Spring. So, C for now. Petal Pixie, 2 mana, 1/1. Bad stats when I'm summoned. Summon a Spriteling, which is a 2/2. So 2 mana, you're getting another 2 units. The other one is a Spriteling. Is it better than the Spriteling? Yeah. I would think so. It's an extra 1 cost, but you are getting 2 blockers. So I think the value is a little bit better there. Is it better than Pix? No, I don't think so. I think right there is good. You know what? Maybe it's not better than Spriteling. I don't know. I think, yeah, okay, we'll keep it there. I think it is better. You are getting 2 units. Ugh. Portal Pioneer, 2 mana, 1/1, attune. This, I think, is the best Explorer card. Only because of the attune. Pick an Explorer card to create in hand. A plague on the game. These Explorer cards, I swear. I would say right there, high A. We did rate this before, and I'm assuming I gave it a high A, so. Yeah, that's a good spot. Moving on, Prancing Sea Spirits. 2 mana, 1/1, elusive. Play, summon an exact ephemeral copy of me. Another unit that would benefit from getting buffed in hand. We just made a deck with this, with Aurelia Echo. She also would benefit from this. Even the Apprentice would. It's not S tier, that's for sure. I think B. I think, let's see. It's better than that, better than that, better than that. Maybe not. Maybe right here. Mid B. That seems fair. Okay. Ribbon Dancer, 2 mana, 2/1. Weak stats, Blade Dance 1, which is a free attack with a blade, which is a 1/1. Is that how much a blade is? I don't care to look it up. And a Aurelia deck, or a Aurelia card. But I wouldn't put it as high as man, am I judging these cards based on the decks they're played in? Because in an Aurelia deck, this is a very strong card. And I'm doing the same thing with the Inspiring Mentor, or Inspiring Student. I think it's, I don't want to put it at A tier. I don't think it deserves an A tier. Because these two are way different. Like, this and this are way different. Yeah, they belong in the same deck, kind of. But the effect is way different. I'll say, let's see. Maybe right there. Okay, I'm not going to overthink it. Silent Shadowseer, 2 mana, 3/1. Next to strike, create a copy of me in hand. Elusive Ephemeral. Another card I love playing with Hecarim. Because you can reduce this with the... Gosh, I can't remember his name. He's a 1 cost that reduces the cost of a card in your hand by 1 and then granted ephemeral, which this already has, so you can reduce it to 1. Very annoying card. Hits hard. 3 attack for a 2-cost elusive. I would say, is it A tier? Ooh, is it A tier? I think so, but I think it's mid A. Very annoying card. Maybe right here. I think the Mourn is slightly better. Okay. Mid A. The Stagehand. Ooh, this is such a... this is a strong, very annoying card and very strong. 2 mana, 4/2, ephemeral. Play stun an enemy. In an aggro deck, in my Anijin. If I were to play Anijin, I don't have an Anijin in my collection, but when I do want to just fast climb to Diamond, I make an Anijin deck and I grab 3 copies of this. Stunning, and you play a hard-hitting unit and you stun an enemy. Very strong. I would definitely A tier. I think it's better than the Shadow Seer. Yeah, I think right there. High A. Very strong card, very annoying. You can easily go wider with this, with that effect, and also hit very hard. Even if it was 3 attack, 2 mana 3/2, it would still be very strong. Young Witch, 2 mana 1/1, elusive. Support, give my support ally quick attack and +1 this round. A little bit weak on the stats. It is an elusive, but a little bit weak on the attack. Good support card. It's a solid. It's an A. Well, yeah, it's an A. Maybe not. Actually, hold on. I love dropping this and then this turn 2 with the support deck, because this is gonna hit for 4 quick attack. Very good curvature. If this is A tier, this definitely belongs in A tier. Maybe right after it. Okay. The stats are weak. I mean, very easy to kill. So, but it is a 2-cost. So low A. I think that's fair. Kind of want to change it. Nah, we'll keep it there. All right, we're at the 3-cost now. Bout Security. 3 mana, 3/3. Good stats. When I'm summoned, create a fleeting Bout Security, so another one, in hand, and grant other Bout Security +1/+1 empowered 5 quick attack. So I never made a deck around this guy, but I can see this getting annoying. A fleeting Bout Security. So you can have a full board of this late game. Like, just you can at turn 9 you can drop 3 of these. But who's gonna do that, right? No one's gonna do that. And the quick attack late game is it's not useful. I mean, it's not a C, it's a B. I would go low B. Low B, I think. Okay. Emerald Awakener, 3 mana, 2/2. No, I was gonna say elusive. Rife Steel. Enlightened, I have +4/+4. Ionia doesn't have ramp, obviously. Would I grab this in a Karma Freljord ramp deck? know. The stats are kind of weak for a 3 cost. It is a lifesteal. It's not a bad card. Like it's okay to grab if you can ramp up fast enough. Like I would grab this in a Karma Freljord deck. You know, for the lulz. There's better cards, obviously, but 6/6 lifesteal for a 3 cost is fantastic, but it doesn't make sense. You're not gonna keep this. I mean, I guess you're dropping it and for a one-time use, 3 mana heal 2. I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm just gonna drop it right there, low B. Is that fair? It has potential. I feel like it has hidden potential. Maybe right there. Anyway, moving on. Fuzzy Caretaker, 3 mana 3/3. When I'm supported, give me plus 3 HP this round. Support, give my support ally plus 3 this round. This is the best card, or this is, yeah, the best bridge card in a support deck. And by bridge, I mean you support something, and then you need something in the middle, and then the last unit gets the buffs or whatever. This is a great bridge. Good stats. Definitely A tier. I would go. It's definitely better than the Young Witch. I would go. It's mid A. I would say right there. Okay. Mid A. Green Glade Elder, 3 mana 3/1. A little bit weak on the HP. When I'm summoned, grant allies in hand +1/+1. Yeah, this is one of those cards that buffs your hand. Good with Kale decks, right? Blocks fearsomes. It's 1 HP, but whatever. I mean, you got what you wanted, which is the +1/+1. Is it A tier? No. Is it B for sure? Maybe, let's see. Is it better than Pix? Yeah. I think maybe. Either here or here. I can't decide. I'll go there. Good card. I actually thought it was +1 attack and that's it, but it gives +1/+1. This could be wrong, but I'm going to assume it's right. You know what? Let me verify. We verify things on this channel. Green, what is it called? Green Glade Elder. Looks like it's, yeah, it looks like it's correct. I mean, that's assuming your hand is full of units, so you get as much value. But yeah, I think right there is good. June the Prodigy, 3 mana 4/3. Good stats. Great stats. The first time I'm equipped, give me Barrier and Lifesteal this round. So, an equipment unit, Barrier and Lifesteal, pretty cool. Good control card. Is it A tier? No. It is a strong, well, maybe mid B, I think. The stats are really good. I'm going to go, let's see. Right there. High B. Yeah, that looks good. High B. Really good for control. If you're against aggro, can you throw this in a darkened deck? Probably. I think so, right? Anyway, Lifestealing Barrier, like, and you're healing for quite a bit. Not to mention, if you equip it, it's gonna have more attacks. So you're probably lifestealing for like 6. So pretty good. Mushroom Ring, 3 mana, 2/2, quick attack. Weak stats, quick attack. Okay, when I'm summoned or round start. Give me power this round equal to the number of allied Fae in play or attached. In play or attached. I can't remember what I rated. I know I rated this before in Bandle City. And I'm pretty sure I didn't rate it that high. So right there, mid B. Maybe it's a C. 2 HP is weak, but you with quick attack units, you're trading your HP for the pressure. There's no way Mr. Root is weaker than this. So let me go right there. Low B. That seems fair, right? Okay. I never made a deck around this, and I never will. Navori Longtail, 3 mana, 3/1. Play summon a Navori Brigand, which is not this guy, but the other one, which is a 1/2, really. Or give other allies +1/+1 this round. Also good with Kale. Also good with support decks. You know, go wide and get all this juicy buff. 3 mana, 3/1. Low HP, but it does block fearsomes. It's a good card. Is it better than the Elder? I think so. Better than Doran? Yes. I think right here. Pretty good card for aggro. You know, it's not bad. But again, I wouldn't grab this. If somehow you do Ionia, I guess you can go Keeper of the Mask into the Longtail or something. I don't know. But I grab this in Kale decks. If I go Kale Ionia supports, I do grab this for sure. Kale Lulu support. Ophelius Gardener. 3 mana, 2/4. Good HP, bad attack. That can't block fearsomes. Play fully heal an ally, then sleep it. And I think the sleep is a one-time effect, right? Let me verify this. One turn effect. Landmark. Countdown 1. Yeah, okay. I don't grab this ever. Well, actually, I have made a Spriteling deck with Ionia before. But this isn't one of the strong ones. I would go low B. Maybe right there. That looks fair. Low B. Pip Professional, 3 mana, 3/3. Good stats. When I'm summoning, create a coin in hand. Also good. Stack up them coins. It's a high, maybe mid B. Is it better than Pix? Yeah, better than Aries. Maybe right there. High B. In a Karma set deck, stacking coins is great. Okay. River Shaper, 3 mana, 2/2. Nexus Strike, draw a spell. Or no, sorry, Strike, draw a spell. This is a bad card in my opinion. You draw a spell. It's not the spell that you want unless you're running one copy of that spell somehow or whatever. It's not reduced. The stats are weak. It's not elusive. It's no keywords. It's a one-time effect for a spell that might or might not help you. Easily killed with Mystic or other spells. Might be our first D. Is it better than Herald of Spring? I don't think so. I'd rather grab this for the lifesteal, in our current meta, than grab this. I don't see myself ever playing this card. It's not F, but I think it's a D tier. But I might change that later. Scaled Snapper, 3 mana, 2/2. Weak stats, play, grant me +3 attack, or 3 HP. So either 5/2 or 2/5. You almost always... Well, no, that's not fair to say. Pretty versatile. But 2 HP is pretty bad, and 2 attack is pretty bad. You can't block Fearsomes, but if you do block Fearsomes, you're probably dead. It is versatile, but it's a bad versatile. Like, if it was 2/3, this would be good. There's no keywords either. I would say, yikes, like right there. Because if you do go 2/5, it's a pretty good blocker for aggro. Aggro doesn't usually have... I mean, there's fearsome aggro decks, but usually aggro decks are just a bunch of 1-cost, scout, or whatever. So this can block at least twice. So, low C. Scales of the Dragon. 3 mana, 4/2. Good attack, weak HP. When I'm summoning, create a dragon's protection in hand. And I think... Ooh, I gotta make sure I get this right. I think it's a 3-cost, or is it a 2-cost? Scales of the Dragon. And I think it's a... sorry, I'm kind of sick today. 2 mana, focus speed, spell, grant an ally +3 HP. Do I grab this in a Rescind deck? It's a good... I mean, 2 mana, grant an ally 3 HP is really good. And it does block Fearsome. So, this is a good card. Sorry, this is a good card. Dude, the Blade Dance should not be here, I feel. I think this should be A tier. Let me put it here for now. Because, I mean, in the correct deck, which is Azirarelia, this is very annoying. Let me throw it in. Let me throw it, like, right there. I think that's a good spot. Okay, Scales of the Dragon. Is it better than Pix? I think it's better than Petal Pixie. Grant 3 HP. Mastery also likes this card. I think right there. I think that's a good spot, right? Okay. Alright. A little mid to high B. Shadow Assassin. 3 mana, 2/1 elusive. When I'm summoned, draw 1. This is another card that draws an Ionia. A default draw. Not a spell draw, a random draw. But I don't grab this. Because, I don't know. There's something about 1 HP. 3 mana, 1 HP elusive. Just... It's too weak. You are drawing immediately. And I guess they have to spend just a little bit to kill you. I don't know. I always grab Mr. Root. I'd rather grab Mr. Root than the Shadow Assassin, in my opinion. But maybe I'm underestimating this. I do think this is look at comparing these two. I do think the Shadow Assassin is worth more. So I think it belongs me. You know what? I think I'm underestimating it. Right there. That seems fair. High B, mid to high B. Shadow Blade Fanatic, 3 mana 3/3, good stats, quick attack. Once you've equipped an ally this game, create a Shadow Fiend in hand, which is this guy. Stats are great. Usually, quick attack units have low attack. They trade, low HP to trade off with the pressure. But this guy is 3/3 and quick attack. I always grab this in my Darkened deck. Really good pressure. I would say... Mid A, I think. I think right there. Mid A. Pretty strong card. And then you get a Shadow Fiend. You can get pretty wide with this. Okay. Solitary Monk. 3 mana 3/3. Elusive. Fantastic stats for an elusive 3 cost. Play Recall all other allies. I never need to do this. I love the effect, but it's such a... I guess you can instantly level something, but you're trading you're recalling your entire board. Imagine you're going against aggro, and you play this, you're dead. When do you play this? Are you really gonna recall like in a recall deck? Are you really gonna recall like 3 mourned or 2 mourned and a Blade Twirler or something? You never want to recall this because you lose the buff. I don't know. If it's good if you have 1 unit on the board that you don't care for. I wouldn't. It's not a C tier. You can make this work, but this is such a nerf to you. So low B, unfortunately. It feels weird putting it here because the stats are amazing, but the effect is such a huge nerf. Again, you can't. Can you drop this if you have no units on the board? Someone let me know in the comment section. Can you play this if you have no units on the board? It seems like you can, right? If that's the case, because it doesn't say to play me recall an ally. Yeah, it's not like the Conspirator. But this is a better unit. Okay. I mean, if that's the case, then maybe right. Let's see. Better than picks. I'm gonna keep it there. That was my original plan. I'm gonna keep it there. Low B. Tricky card to pull off. Tasty Fey Folk, 3 mana 4/2 lifesteal. Good card. Rise players usually grab this when they go Ionia for the control. 2 HP is pretty weak for a 3 cost, but not too weak. But 4 lifesteal is fantastic. So, good card, I would say. Is it better than June? Probably. It's not A tier. I think right here. High B. That seems fair. I think this should get dropped down a touch. Maybe right there. And this should maybe go here. Okay. That looks better. Is Inspiring Mentor better than the Long Tail? The Grant 1 effect is so good. Like, Zed, Braum, love this card. So I'm going to keep it there. Okay. Moving on. The Maker. 3 mana, 3/2. I thought it was a 3/3. Play recall a unit with less power than me. Pretty good. TBH. I never play this card, but if you buff it in hand, it's a good effect. I mean, you're recalling most likely their win con. You get to pick which unit to recall to. So underrated, not rarely played, but underrated card for sure. I'd say maybe. Maybe right there. Better than the Shadow Fiend, sure, but not better than anything else. It has no keywords, you know, and you have to invest quite a bit on this thing to recall, and they can always buff their unit, so then the recall effect is just destroyed. Okay, we'll leave it there for now. All right, let's finish up the 3 costs and we'll take a break. Trevor. What? They named this thing Trevor. Snooze Bottom. 3 mana 0/3. Horrible attack. Good HP. Support, create an attacking. Oh my gosh, what does that say? Mumble Sprite with my support ally stats, which I think it's an elusive. So it's a kind of a one-time use thing. Another support card. It's definitely not as strong as the Fuzzy Caretaker. Not even close. It's a. I mean, the fact that it's 0 attack is such a nerf. I'll go maybe. Is it better than the Solitary Monk? No. I mean, yes. Maybe right there. Low, a little bit low on mid to low B. Okay. Woodland Keeper, 3 mana, 3/2. When I'm summoned, give me +1 and elusive this round. I think I've played this only once. 3 mana, 4 elusive, 4 attack elusive, but is a 2 HP unit. So, it's a good finisher, I guess, if you want to finish the game off. Is it better than, where's the other guy? Yeah, than the Navori Blade Scout? Definitely not. Because turn 1, this is most likely hitting face, the Navori Blade Scout. This is most likely hitting face. But this, you know, a little bit getting into the late game, this is pretty easy to kill. So you're most likely not, unless they spent all their mana, and they have no elusive blockers. You're most likely not going to hit face. But this is, I mean, it's not that far from it. Maybe it's right behind it. Okay, that seems like a good spot. Okay. All right, we finished 1, 2, and 3 costs. I think we're about halfway, a little bit more than halfway there. Let's take a quick break. I'll be right back, chat. Back. All right. Put on my earphones, even though I'm listening to nothing. All Seeing Oracle, 4 mana, 4/3. Okay, stats are. HP is a little weak. Attack's good. Pick one of 3 fast or slow spells in the enemy deck or hand. Hand or deck. Create a Carving of Divination for it. So, it's a deny unit. And I actually checked this out offline while I was checking out the units. Sorry, hold on. I gotta sneeze. False alarm. Yeah, I think this is underrated. Imagine playing denies or making a deck around denies, notifies, and this guy. That'd be annoying. I think underrated card. Would love to give it a go. Maybe 1 mana deny is insane. I think it's really underrated. I'm gonna go here, high B. And I don't know how this works. Is it when they play the card, the spell, the 1-cost spell deny is created in your hand or something? I'm very curious. I want to give this a go. Anyway, Coastal Defender, 4 mana, 2/6. Great HP, fantastic. Weak attack. When you summon another ally, give me +2 this round. So, like, I don't know. This is supposed to be for aggro. I feel like this is another underrated card. I guess if you want to go Ionia aggro, this is a good card. Like, you can get the Navori Highwayman, drop these, and he's at 6/6 immediately. Throw Overwhelm or Elusive on him. But I'm not gonna overpraise him. I think he's better than the Maker, sure. I think right there is good. Ooh, maybe not. Hold on. Right there, I think. That seems fair. Sorry. Had to blow my nose. Alright. Fey Guide, 4 mana, 3/4. Grant an ally elusive. Another underrated card. And it's a really good card for an upcoming card. I'm not going to say which one. The stats are good. I mean, the 3 HP is meh for a 4 cost, but 4 HP. Underrated card for sure. I'd say grant an ally elusive. Man, that's huge. 4 mana, grant an ally elusive, and you get a 3/4. I'm gonna go high B. I don't think it deserves an A tier. Maybe right there. Okay, that seems fair. Yeah, underrated card. You do need the unit that you want to give elusive or grant elusive on the board for this to work. Otherwise, it's just gonna sit in hand, really. So keep it right there, I think. Sorry. I keep wanting to sneeze. Alright, let's keep it rolling. Field Musicians. 4 mana, 1/4, attune. Weak attack. It is a backline unit. Each round, once you've summoned 3 other allies, refill your spell mana. Refill your spell mana and draw 1. I see Aurelia players grab this, but it's not worth. Um, 4 mana, you're getting a 4 HP blocker. A tune helps, but you've summoned 3 other allies. Oh no. Oh no. Crap, what do I do? It's gone, isn't it? Oh, thank God. Oh my gosh, thank God. Thank you to whoever made this website. I thought the whole thing was deleted. Okay. Good, thank God. Okay, you can get value with this thing. But man, it's such a risky card to play. I'm not gonna praise it too much. I think maybe right there. You like over time you're getting pretty good value, but I don't know. I think at a B, it sits good at a B tier. But man, it's a tune. Maybe I'm not giving it enough credit. Maybe, just maybe, it's refilling mana and drawing 1 each round. If you somehow pull it off. I mean, summoning 3 other units. It's a good Blade Dance. I guess you throw this on Blade Dance decks. I'm just going to keep it there. All right. Ren Shadowblade. 4 mana, 4/3 quick attack. Next to strike, create a Shadow Fiend in hand. Wait, why does this seem better than the other guy? Where's the other guy? Yeah, the Fanatic. Wait, this is a better one. Why is this better? I always grab this in Dark Index, but I never grab this. Oh, because it's Cultist, that's why. You can draw Kane with this, but not this because it doesn't have keywords or subtype. So because of that, it does drop a tad bit. It's not A tier. In fact, I don't think... Yeah, I mean, that one's an A tier for sure. I think this is a B tier. Let's drop it maybe right here. High B. Okay. Zephyr's Cage. 6 mana, 4/4. Bad stats. No keywords. Play, create an exact copy of a card. I'm sorry if I sound sick, guys. I'm not sick. Actually, I just have a runny nose today. I was helping this old lady with her lawn today, or backyard, and maybe it's the pollen. Anyway, let's finish this off. Just blow my nose real quick. Zephyr's Sage. Sorry, did I say Cage? Play, create an exact copy of a card in hand other than the Zephyr's Sage. Man, create an exact copy of a card in hand other than Zephyr's. Dude, is this F tier? Is this our first F tier? 6 mana, an exact copy of a card in hand other than... It's not reduced. Create an exact copy of a card in hand other than... Okay, so for example, you have a Lee Sin in your hand. You play this, you can copy the Lee Sin. Is that how this works? Exact copy. So if you giga reduce like War Mothers or something, like a 0-cost War Mother, you can make another exact copy of that. I guess there's potential in this. I never understood it, but now that I read it, it kind of has potential. But 4/4, no keywords. I mean, I guess you're just using it for the effect. I'm not gonna overpraise it. It does seem better than the Solitary Monk. I'll go mid B. But this could easily be A tier in the correct deck, I guess. You can I see potential in this. I can't think of anything right now, but there's potential. We'll keep it there for now. Windfarer Hatchling, 7 mana, 5/4. Elusive. When I'm summoned, give other allies 2/2 this round. Very strong card. I grab this in every... Like, if you're going elusives, this is a fantastic finisher. Definitely A tier. I would go... It's not better than Eye of the Drag. Is it S? It's not S tier. Because you do need a wide board for this. It's still hitting for 5 elusive, and 4 HP is not bad for an elusive. For a 7 cost elusive. Is it S? Maybe it's S. Huh. It's such a strong finisher. If you have like 3 elusives on the board, and you play this, you're hitting for at least like 12. Man. Is it A tier or S tier? Let's keep it at low S for now and continue. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. No rest for streamers. Jewel Protector. 5 mana 4. I'm okay. 5 mana 4/4. Grant an ally in hand 3/3. There's a reason this card doesn't see play. It's because of... I mean, it's... The stats are weak. No keywords. Grant an ally 3/3. It's pretty sweet. It's underrated. It's not bad. Like it doesn't see play, but in a correct deck, like you can make this work. I mean, 5 mana 4/4 is not horrible. Is it better than Sever Sage? I think so. I'll keep it right. I'll keep it right above the Zephyr. Okay. The Empyrean. 7 mana 6/5. Dragon. Elusive. Not as good as the Hatchling, for sure. But this is definitely A tier. I'll go as far as... right there. And honestly, I think this is a B tier, not A tier now that I look at it. I think... Ooh, I don't know. Let's see what comes. Yeah, I think this should be A tier. Let's drop this to A tier. I'm going to put it right above this one. Empyrean. Yeah, let's keep it right there. Hits hard. 5 HP is very tanky for a 7 cost elusive. Very tanky. I mean, you can just Death's Grasp this, obviously. But at least you're an Ionia. There's denies and notifies and whatever. It's a good finisher. What is are you smoking on? My top 5 is Dragon. What? What's going on, man? What are you trying to say? What are you on about? I think right there is good. I might change this later. What was the unit that I wanted to give F? Oh, it was Zephyr. I don't think it deserves F. We'll keep it rolling. Yeah, I don't think it deserves F. I have the Dragon S tier for sure. It's high A. I don't know if it's S tier. But we'll see. I think you're right. If this goes S tier, this should be S tier. Let's go there. Yeah, that's S tier card for sure. Yeah, you're right. All right, Cloud Drinker, 6 mana, 3/5. Your burst and focus speed spells cost 1 less. This is just the worst scatter pod. 5 HP is okay for a 6 cost. 3 attack is pathetic. No keywords. It's a backline unit. Burst and focus speed cost 1 less. I mean, I guess you can get pretty good value if this stays alive, which is easy to do. Not A tier. I'd say high B. Maybe right there. You can get pretty good value with this over time. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep it there for now. Mina Swiftfoot, 9 mana, 7/6, quick attack. Stats are kind of meh. It is quick attack though. Play recall 3 enemies. Recall 3 enemies. A lot of people grab this in Elder Dragon decks. I personally wouldn't. I wouldn't even grab it in the Yasuo deck. Not to say it's a bad card. I mean, you can. It's not going to be there, but I'm saying I'm just going to drop it there while I talk. You can just destroy their plan completely with this card. Like if they have the Elder Dragon, Volibear, that stairs, whatever, you mean a Swiftfoot, and their whole plan is in shambles. So I wouldn't go as far as S tier, but she's definitely A tier. Maybe. You're not gonna finish the game with her, so I'm not gonna praise it too much. Maybe right here, mid to high A. I think sounds fair, right? Maybe there. Is it better than the Empyrean? Yeah. Okay. That seems fair, right? Moving on. Wait, what the heck? I was like, why? How do we get to 9 mana? 4, 5. Oh, they got shuffled. These got shuffled. Oh, I gotta add the champions now. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? So some cards might have been deleted. We're just going to keep it rolling then. I'm not going to fix... You know what? Let me just do it really quick. Because the site went down for a minute. Fours. Okay, fours are right there. I'm like, how did we get to 9 to 9 costs already? Okay, that's all the 4 costs. 5 cost. Oh, sorry. 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, and then 6, 6, 6, 6. 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8. Okay. All right. Yeah, I gotta put the champions back in there. We'll get to that later. Kinku Lifeblade, 4 mana, 2/3. Lifesteal elusive, weak stats. Elusive lifesteal though is pretty Very good. Very good control card. Very versatile. Buff this in hand, and this is almost a win con. I think A. Ooh, is it A tier? I don't think it's better. It's definitely not better than Tasty Fey Folk. But it is better than everything before that. So, right there. Kinku Wayfinder, 4 mana, 3/3. A little bit weak on the stats. Allegiance, summon a 1-cost ally from your deck. I've only seen this work like with Kennons. If you have a Kennon in your deck or a Teemo. But you have to hit Allegiance with Teemo. But you can make this work with Kennon. 4 mana, 3/3 is kind of weak. But what other 1-costs other than Kennon do you want on the board? I don't think it's that great. I'm going to go maybe right there. I think it's better than the Maker. Actually, the Maker is weaker than that. I think I'm overpraising the Maker. Let's put the Maker after the Jewel Protector. And then this should go after the Maker. Okay. Old Wukong, the Pathless Ancient, 4 mana, 4/3. A little bit weak on the HP. I cost 2 less for each unit you recall this round. So this can be a 0 cost in a recall deck like Ari or Yasuo. No keywords. It's just a meat shield. Maybe right there, I think. Mid B. Trusty Adnir. Sorry, excuse me, chat. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. Dang pollens. I have to look this up. Trusty Adnir. I know this card is based off a Riot employee that passed away or something. And then he summons Adnir's Avarists, which I think is based on his daughter's support. Grant my supported allies stats this round. Grow me to my supported ally stats this round. So it kind of steals this. Well, not steals, but takes the stats of whoever you support. So for 4 mana, you're getting 2 units. And the other unit is kind of the stronger one. It is a 1/1 though. It's only this round. So not amazing, but not horrible. Right before the Pathless Ancient, I think. Okay. Sprite Mazer, 4 mana, 2/1. Really? That can't be right. Hold on. Hold up. Isn't she a 3/3? Sprite Mother. Oh, she's a 2/2 without Spirit. So this is wrong. 4 mana, 2/2. She doesn't have Spirit. When I'm summoning, grant allied Spritelings and Sprite Mothers everywhere Spirit. Oh, so she buffs herself because it's not saying other. So she becomes a 3/3. Okay. I do grab this in my in a Spriteling deck. It's a good card. I like to sleep this and then wake it up and then sleep and wake it up and get Giga Massive. It's A tier. It's low A tier. Maybe actually mid A tier. Maybe right there. Okay. Mid A tier. Very useful. A lot of buffs. Okay. The Witness for mana 3/3 flow. I cost 2 less. Play stun an enemy. Jin Annie players usually grab this. Weirdly enough, I would never. Not saying it's bad, but I don't ever hit flow in an aggro deck because I usually have just a bunch of units, very little spells. But I mean, I can see this working in other decks, so maybe better than the Pathless Ancient, but I think weaker than everything else. Okay, that looks good to me. Onward. Swole Squirrel. Why does this feel wrong? There's that many 5 costs and that little 6 and 7, 8 and 9. Okay, I'm not gonna argue. Okay, 4 mana 3/4. Good HP, weak, a little bit weak on the attack. Strike double my power. This is a win con, by the way. With the correct deck, this can be a win con. In fact, you can. Man, is it S tier? It needs keywords. It needs investment. I think high A. Maybe. Is it better than the Caretaker? No. I think right there. I think right there is good. I'm going to put Mina back before, so and we'll do her after because it kind of caught me off guard. Smooth Mixologist. Play heal an ally or your Nexus 3 and create a coin in hand. Good control card. Karma set card. 4 HP is good. Blocks fearsomes, heals your Nexus. It's kind of a better. Is it better than the Caretaker? Is that what he's called? Sorry. Yeah, good card. I would say maybe. Is it better than the Tasty Fey Folk? Maybe. Excuse me. Sorry. All right, where were we? Is it better than the Tasty Fey Folk? I think so. It does create a coin in hand too. Gosh, I keep sneezing. Sorry. All right, let's wrap this up. The Dragon Caller, 5 mana, 3/5 attune. Roundstar Flow summon the Empyrean and granted Ephemeral. So that's this one. Which we shouldn't have done yet, but anyway. Okay. Good stats, attune. By this point in the game, it's pretty easy to activate Flow. Underrated card. Definitely A tier. I think it's definitely better than the Empyrean. In fact, I'll go as far as... Ooh. Might be the highest A tier. You know what? I'm going to go S tier on this thing. Summon an Empyrean every turn. And it's a good blocker. Also attune. Underrated card, by the way. Very underrated. I think Hatchling is stronger. So I'll keep it right here. Low S tier for now. Spirit of Wuju. 5 mana, 4/3. Weak stats. Flow, I cost 2 less. When I'm 7, draw a spell. So 3 mana, 4/3. No keywords. Draw a spell. I wouldn't even grab this in a Master Yi deck. But it's not bad. It's not bad. I think it's better than the Pathless Ancient. Is it better than the Witness? I don't think so. Mid to low B. Yusari. 5 mana, 4/3 elusive challenger. For some reason, they gave this thing challenger. Stats are okay. I'd never ever run this card. But challenger makes no sense to me. I'll go. Gosh. It is a 5 mana, 4 elusive, 3 HP. So it's just the challenger part is throwing me off. I'm going to go right here. Actually, no. Is it better than the Solitary Monk? I don't think so. I think low B. It can easily be killed with a hate spike or something, right? Yeah. I think that's a good spot. Okay. Tailcloak Matriarch. 5 mana, 4/5. Each round, the first time you recall a follower, summon an exact ephemeral copy of it. Pretty cool effect. I don't think I made a deck around this thing, but pretty cool effect. I mean, there is a Kali spell, Out of the Way or something. You can play it, you get an ephemeral copy, and then another ephemeral copy, and then you play another one. So you get 3 units for free. So pretty strong. I'll go. I think it's A tier, honestly. The stats are good. It is a backline unit, but even then, it's still 5 HP and 4 attack is pretty good. Stats are good, even for a backline unit. So. Maybe right there. Mid A. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just going to check something really quick. Okay. Moving on. Blossoming Blade, 5 mana, 4/3. Blade Dance 2. Is this better than Ribbon Dancer? I don't think so. Because she can get recalled and replayed with Aziralia like a bunch of times. This is a one-time thing. It's kind of expensive for a one-attack effect. So maybe right here, right below her. Seems fair, no? Okay. A tier for sure, though. The Blade Dance 2, like, is whatever. Actually, no, because, I mean, if they have that landmark, that what am I saying? Buffs allies this round. What is it called? The Emperor's Army. Hey, Trippy. Sorry, I just saw the message. The blades are going to get buffed too, so I think that's a good spot. I think the Empyrean should be a little bit lower. Maybe this should be B tier. I'll keep it right there for now. Moving on. Master Bingwin. The Sieve. 5 mana, 3/3, elusive. Kind of weak on the stats. Play the next time you play a unit this round, summon an exact ephemeral copy of it. And this is a one-time effect. So, first time you play a unit this round, summon an exact ephemeral copy of it. You drop Z, you get another Z, ephemeral copy Z, and you're attacking. You're attacking with 2 Zs and then 2 other shadows. So it's a cool effect. And he is a 5 mana 3/3 elusive. So I'd say it's a high B, maybe not high B, maybe mid B. I'll go maybe right there. I think the Cloud Drinker is just overall better. Okay. Not gonna overthink it. Scattered Pod, play 5 mana 5/5. Great stats. Play, draw slow, fast, or burst speed, or burst spell. Enlightened, I have elusive. This is definitely a better one than the Cloud Drinker. In a Karma set Freljord deck, this is okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe the Cloud Drinker is better. But this in Enlightened, this is a 5/5 elusive. Nah, this has to be stronger. I'm gonna put it right above it, I think. They're kind of similar. I don't know. Like, you get more value from this over time. But this is a good 5/5 elusive finisher later in the game. And you can draw, like, if you run one slow spell, which is like in the Freljord, Give It All. Is that what it's called? Two 10/10 champions. You can guarantee draw that card with this. If that's the only slow spell you have. So, man, I'm just gonna put it right after it. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Yone Windchaser, 6 mana 6/6, good stats. Play stun 2 enemies. Pretty good. Great control. Great stats. No keywords, so nothing crazy. I think the Tasty Feyfolk is a little bit better. But is he better than the Kinku Lifeblade? Maybe right there. In the Yasuo deck, this is fantastic. Like, Yasuo is probably leveled by turn 6. So you're kind of killing 2 units. Maybe I'm overpraising this one now that I look at it. I think right here. Right? I think that's a good spot. But that might change. Horns of the Dragon. My man. 6 mana 4/6. A little bit weak on the attack, but he makes up for it with the double attack. 6 HP is great. S tier. S tizzle my mizzle. Very strong units. Very good finisher. Very buff. Give it Overwhelm. Give it Scout. Give it Elusive. All fantastic keywords. Very scary unit. I would say maybe right there. No, it's got to be stronger than that. I'm going to go... It needs a little bit of investment. I don't know. Let's keep it there for now. Maybe I'll switch this up later. Wind Singer, 6 mana 3/3 elusive. Play Recall a unit. And I think even if this gets killed, you still recall the unit, right? As like mid effect. 3/3 elusive is okay. But for a 6 cost, I mean you want to use this for the recall effect, like Recall Viego or something. So good effect, strong effect. You're also getting a 3/3 elusive out of it. So I think let's see. right there. High B. But if the effect still goes through, maybe it's an A tier. I don't know. My gut says here, so I'm going to stick with here. Okay. Ocean Drake, 6 mana, 3/5, elusive. When you play a fast, slow, or skill, heal your Nexus 1. Stats are meh. I guess it's supposed to be a control dragon. Pretty hard to kill. 5 HP for an elusive is really strong. Excuse me, chap. Sorry. When you play, yeah. It's not the strongest dragon. And, I mean, if you're against aggro, the game is over before you can drop this. So, I don't know. It's a weird card. Is it better than these two? I don't think so. I think right here, right? I think that's a good spot. His effect, I think, is better. He's also hitting for the same damage. The heal's kind of redundant. I don't know. Feels like a mid B. Is the Empyrean better? I mean, it's a finisher. It's hitting way harder. So, that's definitely not a finisher. Sacred Protector, 7 mana. Shen's Boat. 7 mana, 8/6. Good attack. Okay, HP, whatever. Give an ally barrier this round. Draw a Shen. Allies with barrier have double attack. Usually with barrier decks, you don't really have overwhelm. So the double attack it's good if you're wide. Very strong card, by the way. A tier for sure. I would say, because there's a lot of burst speed double attack or burst speed give barrier. So you can burst like once they've committed their block, you can give someone barrier and they have double attack and they just finish the game off. I'm gonna put it right before the Kinku Student, I think. Is it S tier? I don't know. I don't think so. It's not a guaranteed finisher. I mean, the ship has no keywords. So, I think maybe right there. Mid to high A. Seinen Thousand Tailed. 7 mana, 3/5. Bad stats. No keywords. When I'm summoned, draw 2 and give allies 1/1 this round. Man. I don't like this card. 7 mana, like the game's about to end in a few rounds. And you're dropping a 3/5 with no keywords. Give allies 1/1 this round isn't doing anything. Like, it's not a finisher. I'm not gonna be too harsh, but I really don't like this card. I think it's overrated. I'll go. I'll go right here. I think it's mid B at best, and I think I'm being generous right now. Okay. Serene Skysinger, 7 mana, 3/6. Weak attack, a little bit weak HP. Lifesteal. When I'm summoned, reduce the cost of spells in your deck by half, rounded up. It's in your deck, not in hand. Yeah, this is a karma. This is a karma card, Reducing spell costs is a wet dream for Karma. It's definitely A tier. I wouldn't go as far as S, but it's definitely high A. Is it better than the Sacred Protector? Ah, man, is it? Because you're not reducing the spells in your hand. I don't think so. I think it's right there. You still have to draw your spells and stuff. Still a very strong card, though. Moving on. Beguiling Cobra, 7 mana, 4/7. No keywords each round. The first time you play another follower, summon an exact copy of it. If your board is full, grant its stats and keywords to me instead. I've never made a deck with this, I don't think. But man, imagine you drop this and you drop Heisho. You get 2 Heishos, which I guess doesn't do a whole lot because it's only the first effect. And it's only this turn, right? Each round, the first time you play a follow summon exact copy of it. Yeah, so it transforms back, right? So it's definitely better than this Seinen, that's for sure. Yeah, strong card. I think it's A tier. Even though I've never made a deck with this, I know it's strong. Maybe right here. Sorry. Okay, we'll keep it right. I think right there is good. It does transform back, if I'm not mistaken, but maybe if it doesn't, someone let me know in the comments. Zinnia, Steel Crescendo, 8 mana, 3/5. Elusive. When you blade dance, I attack with the blades. Play blade dance 1. Oh gosh. Crescendo. What can I say? 8 mana, 3 attack elusive. How often are you blade dancing at turn 8? I guess at 9 you can maybe blade dance twice. Such a bad. Like, the stats are bad. Turn 8 you're hitting for 3 elusive. And I guess, I mean, it's a free attack, so maybe you're hitting twice. I don't want to be too harsh. It is 5 HP, though. Like, even the HP is not that amazing. You can just get vengeance. But it is a free attack. Is it better than Seinen? No. No. Gosh. I tried so many times to make a deck around this, and I can't figure it out. I don't know where to put this, honestly. Is it better than the Solitary Monk? Definitely not. Oh my gosh, is it better than Yusari? What a disappointing card, man. I wish this was better. Low B. Am I being too harsh? I'll go low B. I'm not going to overthink it. If you guys disagree, let me know in the comments. Old Timer. 8 mana, 6/6. Double attack. Play, recall the strongest enemy. If you've spent 16 mana this round, recall all enemies this round. So, in my Trundle Jacques deck, if you Ice Pillar and then drop this guy, you're recalling all their units. It's such a strong power play. And only because of that, sorry, and only because of that, I'm going to put him at, he's double attack, but that's it. There's no other keywords. So I'm going to go, it's definitely high A. And it only works if you have Trundle Ice Pillar. So I'm going to go maybe right here. Recall the strongest enemy. That's a pretty good effect too. Even if you don't get the other effect. Maybe right there. Okay. Mina Swiftfoot, 9 mana 7/6. Recall 3 enemies. So we gave her A tier, if I'm not mistaken, and let's see. I'm going to compare it to these guys. Is she better than the Sacred Protector? Probably. Huh. She's not S tier, is she? Recall 3 enemies. You can even obliterate if if they have enough cards in their hand, you can obliterate the last one or maybe 2. Man, if the Dragon Caller's S tier, Mina has to be S tier. Yeah, a lot of S tiers this game or this tier list. Is she stronger than the Dragon Caller? Yes. I don't think she's stronger than the Hatchling, though. Okay, that looks fair. Okay. And that is it. Actually, we gotta do the champions. Heisho, of course, is unbelievable. Especially in Elder Dragon, you get unbelievable value. He, at some point, for those who are new to the game, he had Spell Shield, which is insane. He's still unbelievably strong right now without Spell Shield. 10 mana, 9/9. Shell of the World. Each round, the first card you play costs 9 less. There was a point where the opponent got 50 cost card units in one turn because of Heisho, the Heisho play. 50 cost cards units in one turn on the board because of a Heisho play. I think it was Matron Heisho, and then like Atakan or something. Insane. Strongest Ionian card without a disout. Okay, we got to get the champions here because the website crashed. So I'll be right back, chat. Let's turn this on. All right, this shouldn't take long. Just put Kenny, and then Ari, Master Yi, Aurelia, Lilia, Lulu, Zed, Shen, Yasuo, Karma, Lee Sin, and Set. Okay. Where the heck is the Be Right Back? There we go. Okay. All right, let's do champions now. Kenny from the block. Sorry, hold on. Sorry. I typed lore. Kennen. Lore. Okay. There we go. Alright, Kennen. 1 mana, 2/1 quick attack. When I'm summoned, create a Mark of the Storm in hand. You've summoned the same ally 5 times this game.
And then when he levels up, when I'm summoned, blocked, or attack, create a Mark of the Storm, which is a 0 cost. Where is it? Mark an enemy. If you play it twice on a unit, you stun and deal 2 to them instead. Since he's the first one, we're just going to drop him in. Let's go for Ari. I'll organize it based on how strong they are over as we go through this. Okay, Ari. 2 mana 2/2, quick attack. And the first time I attack, strike, swap me to the ally to my right, then recall it. You've recalled 5 units. And then her level up is 2 mana 3/3. Quick attack, elusive. She gets elusive on her level up. And then attack each time I strike, swap me to the right. Swap me with the ally to my right, then recall it. Ari's for sure is stronger than Kennen. So, yeah. Good stats. Gosh. Sorry. This happened just today. Like, it's crazy. Alright, let's go to Master Yi. Master Yi's is 2 mana 1/3 quick attack. Round start, reduce the cost of a spell in your hand by 1, and flow grant all allied Master Yi everywhere +2. Allied Master Yi's have dealt 12 damage. Stats are okay. He does need time to take off. And then his Irrever up. Attack, I immediately strike the weakest enemy with some Alpha Strike action. And then, yeah, the same effect. I think Yi is stronger than Kenny, but weaker than Ari. He needs time to take off, and there's a lot of ways to slow him down too. So yeah, I think right there is good. Aurelia. 3 mana 3/2 quick attack, attune. When I'm summoned or round start, create if you have the attack token, create a flawless duet in hand, which is the 2 mana. Where is it? Flawless duet. Yeah, 2 mana, Blade Dance 2. Slow speed. And then level up of Chaos. Oh, to level her up, she needs 14 allies have attacked. I mean, she doesn't have to see it, though, so which is good. But 14 allies have attacked is pretty hard to do. Again, and in a Zero Aurelia deck, this is not hard at all. Sorry. Yeah, in a Zero Aurelia deck, it's not hard at all. And then when I'm summoned or round start, flawless duet. When allies attack, create a Blade Surge in hand, which swaps her. Yeah, swap Aurelia with an ally. Because of Aurelia or a Zero Aurelia deck, I would say it's more Azir that carries the deck, or Sand Soldiers, than Blade Dances and Aurelias. So I'm going to put her right there. I think Ari's still stronger. Because she's much easier to level up, and Aurelia's... she takes time too, but she's definitely stronger than Yi. Lilia is for sure the weakest champion, for sure, in Ionia. But let's go through her stuff. Lilia, 3 mana, 2/1, Spirit, so 3 mana, 3/2. Quick attack, when I'm summoned or strike, create a Dream-Laden Bow in hand, or if you have one, reduces cost by 1. And I think that's a sleep a unit. 2 mana, sleep an ally. Sorry. Even worse. You've summoned 15 allies or landmarks to level her up, which is so hard to do. Takes so long. And then her level up When you sleep another ally, immediately wake it up, and grant it spirit. So her level up is just sleep an ally, or when you sleep an ally, wake it up and grant it 1/1. The payoff is pathetic. F tier champion, like in general. Moving on. Lulu. 3 mana, 3/3. Support. My support ally grows up to 4/4 this round. Very good. Very strong early. Very strong effect. Allies have been supported 3 times. Also very easy to do. And then her level up, 3 mana, 4/4. Round start, create a fleeting held picks in hand, which is, either give an ally barrier or give an enemy vulnerable. Very versatile. And then support my supported ally grows up to 5/5 this round. I think Lulu's this. Is she better than Aurelia? I think so. I think she might be better than Ari too. Yeah, I think Lulu's very strong. Zed. Mr. Ninja. 3 mana, 3/2, quick attack. Attack, summon an attacking living shadow with my stats. And then I've seen myself or my shadow strike the Nexus twice. Zed is by far the most pressuring 3-cost unit in the entire game. And then his level up, summon an attacking living shadow on attack. Summon an attacking living shadow with my stats and positive keywords. His level up is actually meh. His base is already strong enough. He's for sure the strongest. Zed can, like, within the correct deck, Zed can easily carry the game. He is 2 HP, but you're in Ionia. There's Nopifies, there's Denies, there's Twin Disciplines. It's not hard to keep Zed alive. And then once he attacks, it's crazy. Like it's so much pressure. For sure, the strongest so far. Shen. Okay, 4 mana, 3/5. Barrier. I think at some point he didn't have barrier, and then they gave him barrier, which is a huge buff. Give my support ally barrier this round. I've seen allies getting barrier 5 times. He has to see it, which is not hard. His barrier, I think, counts as 1 immediately, so he has to see 4 more times. And then level up. He becomes a 4/6. When an ally gets barrier, give it +3 this round. I like Shen, very strong. I think he's right behind Zed. Yeah, I think Zed is stronger, though. Okay. Yasuo! Let's see. 4 mana, 4/4. Quick attack. Good stats. Good keyword. When you stun or recall an enemy, I deal 2 to it. Very strong. You've stunned or recalled 5 units. He doesn't have to see it. And then level up. When you stun or recall an enemy, I strike it. 4 mana, 5/5. Zed can, or not Zed, but Yasuo can easily turn the game around. I think he is. Gosh, I think Zed is a little scarier than Yasuo, but Yasuo is definitely scarier than Shen. He needs time to take off. Zed is just instant, insane pressure. Very scary to deal with. Karma. We meet again. 5 mana, 4/3. Round end, create in hand a random spell from your regions. Level up, you're enlightened. And I don't have to tell you guys what she does on level up. But I'll do it anyway. Round end, create in hand a random spell from your regions. When you play a spell, copy it with the same targets. Karma leveled is the final boss. Like you might as well FF the game. She's for sure the strongest Ionian. And I think she's the strongest champion in the game. Karma leveled is unbeat. I think you can't win. Very hard to do. So, yeah, strongest one. Her level up is insane. Unbelievable. Mr. Sin. 5 mana 3/5. When you play a spell, give me Challenger this round. When you play another, give me Barrier this round. You've played 8 spells. 8 spells. That's kind of expensive. That's kind of a lot of spells to get the level up. But once he's leveled up, 5 mana 4/6, I Dragon Rage enemies that I challenge, which he just kicks and recalls them. Lee Sin is an OTK champion. Very scary to. Once he's leveled up, it's probably GG, but it takes time for him to level up. So he's not scarier than Zed. He's not scarier than Yasuo. But I think he's scarier than Shen. So I think right there is good. He takes time. That's why he's right there. But once he's leveled up, it's probably over. Probably. Guys, all they have to do is give him Overwhelm and buff his attack to 10, and that's it. That's OTK. Set. Karma's Bit. 5 mana 4/5. Challenger. Okay. The first time I would drop below 1 HP while attacking, give me Barrier. So he's, I guess, a control champion. And then for his level up, you've spent 40 plus mana. So in a coin deck, obviously, he's you want to spend as much mana as possible. He doesn't have to see it, at least. And then each round create a showstopper, which is obliterate an enemy for some reason, and deal 1 to all other enemies and the enemy nexus. And you have to spend 12 mana to do that. I don't see Set being strong anywhere besides Karma. Like, without Karma, he's pathetic. Well, I wouldn't say pathetic, but he's not amazing. Karma hard carries Set. Like, Set needs Karma. Karma doesn't need Set, if that makes sense. So I'm going to judge it based on that. I'm going to go maybe... I think he's stronger than Yi, but weaker than Aurelia. Okay, that looks good. All right. No F tiers in Ionia, apparently. Not that I can see. There's bad cards, but they're not F. Like the worst card is River Shaper. Is the Scaled Snapper... Like, this is only here because of... You can maybe do something against aggro, but... River Shaper is so bad. It's not F tier, though. Okay, let's scan through this. Hey, Show, Green Glade Duo. Yep. These for sure are S tier. Are they in the correct order? I think so. Based on strength. That feels pretty good. Maybe the Sparring Student goes here. That feels fair. And then maybe the Apprentice also goes here. Maybe something like this. Okay, that looks pretty good for S. The Kinku Student might deserve S tier too. but I think it's low. It's high A for sure. I don't think it's S tier. Okay. Everything looks pretty good. A tier. Yep. Blade dancing. These are weird. Like in an Azirelia deck, they're strong, but in anywhere else they're meh. But that's a weird way to rate them. But anyway, obviously we rate these cards every card based on the optimal deck. Which in that case they'd be A tier, strong. Good. Yes, looks good. B tiers. Sorry, I'm not in my best state to do this. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Everything else looks pretty good. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments. And I hope you guys enjoyed the Ionia tier list. GG, take care. All right. I would like to stream more, but this runny nose is driving me nuts. So we'll have to call it here, chat. Hopefully I'm better tomorrow. We'll do TFT and I don't know, something else. Thanks again for the sub, Rez. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye.